Hi, we're at Harvest for the Hungry Garden, and we have this bed that we've just taken out the corn, and corn is a very heavy feeder. So what we need to do is give back to our soil just a bit before we plant in the spring. So we're going to give this bed a rest and plant a cover crop that will help bring nutrients back into the soil, keep the bed covered, keep the soil in place, and keep living roots in the ground.
We are going to prepare this bed that had corn in it for a cover crop. And as you can see, we've got a part of a stalk here. We want to leave the roots in, but we want to cut most of this stalk out so that we can get good coverage for the cover crop that's going to go in there. And then what we'll do is we'll pull the soil back a little bit. It doesn't need to be much, maybe a quarter or a half an inch. And we will plant our, it's called a green manure cover crop, which
is mostly bell beans and peas and vetch. And green manure means it doesn't have anything to do with animals. It just means it's green, and that when it's nice and ready before they produce anything, we'll go through, cut it back, and we'll let that all compost. The roots of the corn we leave in the ground so that they will compost in place and add more to our soil as well.
So we've pulled the soil back, a quarter to a half an inch, trying not to disturb the roots that are already in there and disturb the soil. And then what we will do is we will distribute this. It's about a half a sandwich bag worth for a 4x8 bed. And we will distribute this and lightly cover it, and then water it, and then put rice straw over that also.
Okay, so I'm gonna sprinkle it out. And this cover crop is very inexpensive. If you're looking for a cover crop, I would Google farm store rather than just going to a nursery. Some nurseries won't have just a regular cover crop. It's about $1.10 a pound, at least this one was. And you see, the beans, if you've grown beans before, you know about how much space they take. I am just eyeballing this. So there we go. And then what we're going to do, like Renee said, is just cover it up with the soil that she pulled back, and then water it, and we'll cover it with straw again and wait for it to grow.
So for demonstration purposes, we have seeded this half of the bed. We will still seed the other half. We've put the dirt down, the soil down here over the seeds. And also here we've covered it with straw. So this is complete. The irrigation is down. This will still need straw. And as you can see, there are still exposed seeds here. And so we will cover that with soil, and then we will water everything extensively.
And we'll keep the irrigation going until we get steady rains.